What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. DMZ missions are where it's at, all of the tiers, all of the factions on one channel, but specifically today we're looking at a mission called Joyride, which is in the tier 3 selection for the Legion faction. This mission is a two-parter expecting you to travel to Ashika Island and essentially kill 15 enemies while on the roof of a moving vehicle. This can be done either in the beach club or near the power plant. And then in the second case, you need to kill 15 enemies while leaning out of a moving vehicle at town center. Now, first things first, when you look at this, the idea comes to mind that you're gonna need a partner to do this with, because the fact that moving vehicle is specified, and it seems that this would be something that's really impossible to do as a solo. Luckily, that is however not the case. You're able to not only get progress for these kills in a stationary vehicle as long as you conform to exactly where you have to be on the vehicle, but you're able to do this solo no problem. So looking at our first objective there, killing 15 enemies while on the roof of a moving vehicle near the beach club or the power plant. These two areas are of course where you should be targeting to do these 15 kills. And in terms of the vehicle you obviously need something with a roof so you can be on top of the roof. Now usually you have at least one of these vehicles spawning on the map here, possibly two. Usually to the north of the island is one and to the south is the other. Generally speaking, their spawns also seem to be fixed, because most of the times, let's say 9 out of 10 times that I dropped in to do this, then the vehicles were kind of like in the same space. So sometimes that's going to be an easy trip for you just to quickly go grab a vehicle because you'll spawn close by. Other times you'll have to make it over there. The good news is people tend to avoid vehicles like the plague on Ashika Island due to the small size and of course the fact that people can hear and see you coming a mile away and then blast you. So usually you will have your fair choice of vehicles to use. Now, as mentioned in the first one, you want to be on the roof of the vehicle. So obviously drive the vehicle and then just press the key prompt to get out onto the roof of the vehicle and then get your 15 kills done. Now, I'd like to, at this point in time, before we even get to the second part here, the bottom line here is this is kind of like going to be like a blitzkrieg kind of style way for you to play, because the bottom line is once you start driving a vehicle around, you're going to attract the attention of enemy players. It is what it is. For me to complete these 30 kills, I essentially had to drop in 7 times. Those 7 times gave me the opportunity to accumulate all 30 kills. And for you, it might be less drops or it might be more drops if you're trying to do this solo. My suggestion to you would be to do this when you've just taken a beat, and so you're not actually losing any of your important equipment like armor plates and plate carriers, big backpacks and that sort of thing. That way you don't feel too bad about sacrificing yourself to dying. Get in, get a few kills, get killed, and just rinse repeat. Anyways, moving us on to the second one, killing 15 enemies while leaning out of a moving vehicle. This needs to be done at the town center, which is this area over here. And pretty much the same as with the first step. All you're doing is you're driving the vehicle until you see some enemies and then press the prompt to lean out the window of the vehicle and get some kills. Once you rack up all 30 kills, this mission is going to be done and dusted, and you will have done this without the assist of anybody else, and it's on to bigger and better things. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know in the comments down below any other weird ways in which you accomplished this. I'm interested to know if people have been able to do this with any other vehicles. I didn't really do any testing. I found this method to work solo and I just kind of like blundered my way through it and finished it up. But like I said, let me know in the comments down below if you were able to do this with any other weird vehicles. If you were able to do it with a quad bike or something like that, I'd be interested to know, because I think it's quite funny that some of these missions are so really strict in terms of the conditions that you have to do them, and then others literally allow you to just sort of like fake your way through it and get the progress. Either which way, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. Until next video, fucking cheers.